Hey guys, what's up? It's Natasha and welcome back to this week's video. First off, I would like to say Happy Heritage Month to all my fellow South Africans and also Happy World Literacy Day. Today I will be doing my September TBR. In honor of Heritage Month, all my books will be from South Africa, or all my books this month I will be reading are from authors in South Africa or from South Africa, except two of them. Before we get started, please like and subscribe the video. Click the notification button if you want to be informed once my videos are uploaded. Remember to follow me on my social media platforms, and without any further ado, let's get on with the video. So first and foremost on my TBR list is Afterland by Lauren Beukes. I'm currently halfway through, but I never had a chance to read it in, where we now? In August. So I will therefore continue reading it because I already spent week 1 of September reading it, so I will continue reading it. Hopefully I will finish it by this week. I'm in a bit of a reading slump, so yay me. Anyway, so this book follows a mom who's trying to save her 12-year-old son. He's the only guy left on earth, as there has been a pandemic much like corona, but this one's only annihilated like all the men in the world. So there's only a handful of men left, and this mom is trying to save her son before the Department of Men take him, before the government takes him, and before they lock her up, because she technically kidnapped her son and is trying to get him back to South Africa. So far, my review that I can give is it's a bit slow-paced. Like, I'm halfway in the book and it doesn't want to get to where it's going. I have a feeling by the end of this book everything is just going to keep tumbling forward, and it's just going to be one, I don't know, event after the other, which is going to be quite interesting, so we shall see. The second book I would like to read is After the Rain by Natália Gomes. This follows two strangers basically. Can we not? The first character's name's Alice. And she's from America. She is basically a student that travels around countries a lot because her dad's in the military, so she's never in one place for a long time. And then the other character's name is Jack. He's this adventurous guy. He runs for fun. And he's just overall, he chases adrenaline like a junkie. He just wants to go on each and every adventure every chance he gets, and then both of them are involved in a bombing in England, and Alice is trying to create a friendship with Jack because she knows that they are the only two persons who understand what is going on around them and how they can handle this type of PTSD that has arose from them. Alice is mostly trying to come to terms with that she has to get used to crowds again, while everything that is happening around her keeps taking her back to the bombing. And Jack lost both of his legs, so he is basically trying to get back to a world where he can't go anymore. He can't run, he can't climb mountains, he can't hike, that's the word I'm looking for. And he is desperately trying to get back to his old self while he's trying to get used to his new self. And then the third book is Zoo City by Lauren Beukes. This follows a story where murders and criminals have like animals on their back. I don't know the significance behind it, but I'm sure I will understand it eventually. Then we have our main protagonist, Zinzi, who has a sloth on her back. She has a scam habit, and she also has the talent to find things. But when, I believe it's an old lady, dies, she's forced to take on a job that she doesn't really enjoy, and that's find a missing person, a big star, pop star type of person. She hopes that the person who hired her is her access into Zoo City, where she can finally lay low. It's like a haven for criminals and scammers and whatnot. She's instead sucked into a world full of magic, full of crime, and very, very dark secrets. That's, I think, basically all I got from the blurb. Not entirely sure what's happening there, but it sounds very interesting. So the fourth book is a book that I've read before, but I thought I would include it in this month's TBR because I fell in love with it so much. And it's Moxie Land, also by Lauren Beukes. This is a dystopian novel that follows 4 teenagers as they traverse through a world of high tech in 2018. Moxie Land was written in 2008, so Lauren Beukes imagined, how the world would be 10 years from now. And scarily enough, the things that she put in the book actually happened. Like we have this where they track your phone, and even though you don't know it, like Rika in South Africa, as well as Google, because apparently when you just mention something, Google pops up with an advertise 5 minutes later on Facebook, and you're like, why? But anyway, so this is basically just a high-tech story of 4 individuals and how they experience the life of high-tech very differently. The one, I believe her name is Kendra, she is like a puppy. No, she's a goody two-shoe, and she takes on like a vaccine type of thing where they can track everything you do. And then the other 3 perspectives are just one's from a corporate company, and she's trying to move away from the corporate company, but it keeps on sucking her in. And I can't remember what the other 2. The one is, he's like a vigilante. He is trying to rid the world of this horrible tech because it is destroying everyone's life, especially the government is destroying everyone's life. And then the other one, I believe his name is Toby, he films everything he does. He has a camera, and his jacket portrays everything he films, much like a YouTube channel, only you walk around with this screen jacket and everyone can see what you filmed 5 minutes ago. It's basically a story about a utopian gone wrong. And then the 5th story is Blood Safari by Deon Meyer. The story is of a girl named Emma, and she sees her brother on the news as he is suspected to be involved in killing 4 poachers. But the only catch is Emma's brother has been dead for about 20 years. So she decides to hire a private bodyguard. I believe his name is Lemma, so that he can protect her while she's searching for answers. And then while she's uncovering these secrets that weren't supposed to come out, she realizes that there are people who are desperate to keep these secrets safe, and they will even kill you to keep those secrets safe. So that's, I believe, most likely what happened to her brother. I don't know. This is just me thinking ahead. But, well, kill. They killed him, I believe. I don't know. I'm just ranting. Then the 5th book, which is also a South African novel, is 13 Hours, also by Deon Meyer. This follows a girl named Rachel whose best friend was killed, and then she is being chased by the perps through the city of Cape Town. Rachel cannot trust anyone except her father, who unfortunately lives in America. And then when her father wants, the government to save her, they decide to hire a detective. His name is Benny, what's his name? Gristle, I believe. And he has about 13 hours to save Rachel before a conspiracy theory threatens to expose the whole of America, I believe. They weren't clear. They said the country. So I'm thinking, was it America? Was it South Africa? We shall see. So those are all the books that I'm going to be reading in September. Let me know in the comments down below what books you are planning to read this month. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!